Hi, welcome back to me and Mon Ami, and today we're continuing our series of videos in the Var, and we are going to Avignon. So, how far is it from here to Avignon, Mr. Boo?
It is 144 kilometres.
So we're starting here in Bristol, where we were in last week's episode, and when we were in search of Mr. Clooney, and we're doing 144 kilometres on the motorway.
On the motorway, getting back onto the A8.
Back onto the A8, so it's really a little bit further than we've come to get to Bristol again, isn't it? And hopefully we'll get there before dark, because it'd be good to see a little bit of Avignon this evening. We haven't got a table booked in a restaurant, but the only problem is Mr. Boo is not very well here. In fact, he's fading fast. So whether we can push him into schlepping round Avignon straight away, or whether we save our energies and do Avignon in the morning and just go out for dinner tonight and show you the hotel in Avignon, we shall see when we get there. But anyway, sit back, enjoy the drive to one of the most famous cities in France, and somewhere we've never been, Avignon. Wow, that is so spectacular. What is it, Mr. Boo?
It's the Saint Victoire mountain.
Oh,
It's very nice.
it's very, very nice.
Wow, keep paddle. That was the Fiat dealership.
What did they say?
They said, oh yes, we're going to stick with your appointment on the 28th of April. But because it's a new car, we don't know how long it's going to take to put the thing in.
I told you they wouldn't have to do it.
So can we offer you a car? I said, well, how long is it going to be? She said, well, it could be like 3 days, it could be 5 days. And she said, I see you're electric, so we'd replace it with an electric. Is the Fiat 500 okay? Or let me have a look. And so she's going through them all, and I was like, I don't know, because I don't know if you've got tours or whatever. I need to check.
Yeah.
So she said, I'll block a series of vehicles for you. She said, Fiat 500, there's an Avenger, there might be a Grandi Panda.
I did think it were weird when they were putting us in at 3 o'clock. I'm thinking, well, they shut at 5.
Yeah.
You're really going to do it in 2 hours?
When you've probably never done it before.
I mean, software updates alone they'll have to put on.
Yeah. So
it's the 28th.
It's the 28th of April, which I think is a Tuesday. And so it's whether we would get
it. Tours I've got.
Yeah. It's whether we would get it back by the end of that week or whatever. And then we have to think about what kind of car we would want. That's the news. I said I'd call her back in the next few days.
It's quite Avignon-like over there, doesn't it?
Very pretty. It's all limestone, isn't it, Avignon?
Is it? The city of popes. Pope was in Monaco last week, wasn't he?
He was.
In his Pope-mobile.
Do you know what Pope-mobile is in French?
No.
Papa-mobile?
Like Barber Papa-mobile.
Like Barber Papa-mobile?
I used to love Barber Papa.
There's an IKEA over there.
IKEA? Forget Avignon. It's what it must have been like in medieval times at the toll gate.
Body House erotic store?
Is that for the popes?
You know what else we're near?
What?
Speaking of paps.
What?
Châteauneuf-du-Pape.
Châteauneuf-du-Pape might have had for me dinner. Oh, there it is. A walled city. Where have we put the hotel in? Yeah.
Yeah.
And is this the Rhone then?
This is the Rhone still.
Wow. Out of coaches parked up, but that's what happens when you come to a World Heritage Site. I'm guessing it's a World Heritage Site, isn't it?
It's a UNESCO. It's a UNESCO number.
Yeah. Finally going to enter the walls, the inner sanctum. So our hotel's in the walls, is it, Mr. Boo? I don't know booked us into. He keeps it secret. Likes to surprise me. Another prison. Right, in we go. In theory.
Over the tram track.
Over the tram track. Very familiar. I've got a tram. Keep down here, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see why he hit that curb. That's easy. She's not cold. Legs 11. Very lovely and very narrow.
God knows how we get into it.
It's the next one on the left.
Yeah.
But we didn't even see one as we came. We came up here on the hill. I was looking. Finally think we found it. We've seen at least 3 other people totally lost in exactly the same way. Perhaps some better signs might be in order, but call me old-fashioned.
So it has to be further. So it says go left there, but there isn't a left there.
Oh, am I going straight on or right?
It has to straight on. We've been right.
They're saying up here, but then that's just to do a remote. They're sending you back there, to be honest. That must be where the car park is, not the entrance. But is it down here? There is no sign.
See, that parking Jean Jaurès says go up there, so go up there. And then it must be on the right hand side here.
Here, yeah. So we came past it when we came up here and we didn't see it.
It's not there.
We've been up
It's
the
in
street.
here, look.
Where?
Down. Straight on and right.
Oh, so you can't come at it from that end.
That's why.
So when we came up there, we didn't see it because it's here.
Jeez,
Oh, that is insane. So to come to there, you'd have had to do a U-ey.
in a Citroen and me.
That is absolutely ridiculous. Top tip if you come to Avignon, don't use this car park, go to the station one, because you will not find it. Not with the signage and not with the sat-nav, because the sat-nav takes you to the... It's not closed, is it?
No, recharge your voiture. So, what?
It looks so dark. $9.99, 29p a kilowatt, cheaper than the last one.
Good.
Oh. Losing the plot. Oh.
Let's see. And we're going to level -1.
Level -1?
Yeah.
God. Chargers there, but they're all broken, look.
There's one on this side.
That's handy, isn't it? Look at that. A whole bank of chargers, not one of them working.
We can plug in just
Yeah.
into this one here, or the next one up.
We can plug our front one into that, can't we? But it's not super fast, is it?
No.
That was insane. Right. Top charger one up. That really was insane. But the reason is because it does direct you to car park, but nobody could ever see it.
No.
The way it directs you to it. Right, Mr. Boost, do your stuff again. It's a dear do today.
Card accepted.
Right. Pull the yellow cable out. Stick it in.
Steady on, Twiggy.
Got it stuck, he's got it stuck, Twigs. It's gonna a green tick, let's have a look. Oh yes, it's charging, 22% currently, and the charge time is going to be at this current rate 12 hours 25 minutes.
Cool.
How many pence is it per? It's per kilowatt, isn't it? It's not per hour. We better check. Grandy Pandy's on charge. Well, surely we can't have as much trouble finding the hotel, Mr. Boo. The Bristol. It's one of those lifts you get pregnant in, Mr. Boo. Oh God, I've been in bigger phone boxes. Oh,
He was nice.
it was very nice.
Deuxième étage.
Deuxième étage.
Surprised you didn't put to the ID, were you? Not whatsoever. I was like, I'd got my ID card out and everything.
Ouverture des portes.
Ooh, deport.
Sens descente.
It's a nice powder blue. Period powder blue. Oh, the room's period powder blue, my goodness. Here we go. Well, I know you like that little room tours. It's definitely on the littler side. It's very racy. Racy. I'm glad I'm not facing that in bed. The palm. That's quite a wide bed. Not too bad. Definitely not a tidger. We don't like tidgers. Some sockets at the side of the bed, you know, my obsession with sockets. We've got any sockets over here? Well, one under there. Bit of a coffee machine. Bit of a fridge, mini bar. And little safe up there. How many coat hangers for the chaffer, guys?
1, 2, 3, 5.
5 coat hangers. Twiggy's already getting into her treats. She always does this. The minute you get to a hotel, she goes, oh, she spotted herself in the mirror.
Ooh.
And what did you know where the treats are?
Do you want to go and see the bathroom?
Go to see the bathroom, Twigs.
See if there's a jacuzzi.
Definitely not a bath. It's perfectly fine. It's got a toilet and it's got a shower, and as long as it works, it all looks very clean and shiny. And there's some fig and Joa, something. Products, as Mr. Boo would say, products. And some towels. Okay, fine. And a slightly modern lamp. And is it a view, Mr. Boo? Oh yes, look, it's almost historic. Quite nice. Quite a nice view. I thought it was going to be somebody's roof. But there you go.
Papal.
So that's that. And how much was this for the night, Mr. Boo?
I think it was, I do have to check. I think it was to be 110 euros.
Including breakfast?
Including breakfast.
What's that, including Twiggy?
Well, I contacted them and said, Twiggy's coming, and they said it'd be 10 euros. But he just looked at her and went, oh, cool, a dog, and didn't ask for that, but maybe he'll come tomorrow.
Oh, maybe. When we pay, yeah, maybe. Very good. Well, let's see if we can relax for a second and then go out for some dinner and experience something of Avignon. Its wind is howling. I bet everybody's wearing woolly hats. It's hilarious. And it's beautiful, but it's mighty chilly, or the feel-like temperature is. So we headed out for dinner, and look at it, still light at 7:30. The joys of summer. Yeah, you can see this will be absolutely gorgeous when it's a bit warmer. All the Sioux people sat out. You've gotta respect the French and their love of open air drinking and eating, even when it's brass monkeys. So Mr. Boo has booked dinner and I've no idea where it is. Is it this place, Pinocchio?
No, it's not Pinocchio.
Quite relieved. It's up a back passage. It's always taking me up these dark alleys. Is it in the hope that somebody will murder me?
Anything's possible in Avignon.
Oh, it is. Fabulous street. It's definitely got sort of slightly Aix-en-Provence vibes, some Arles vibes.
Provençal vibes, in fact.
Yes, but these are not. This is not Nice. Are we going to Amici, eat, drink, and friends? I can smell curry. Oh, the Raj Mahal. I'd love to go there. I won't be very French, but I can burn it. I think he's pretending he knows where we're going. Oh, it's getting very romantic down here. Well, I don't think with this cold it's going to be a romantic evening.
Do you know what it's called?
What is it? The Salgossas?
The Bistro des Sargos. Do you know what that means?
No.
The Bistro of Mucky Kids.
Well, I hope we're not sitting out. It's lovely to sit out here, I bet, but not tonight. There's a theme. I really don't fancy this. We've decided to give this a wide berth. It's a bit grim, and the man was rude, and I didn't like the menu either. I just thought it's for tourists. It's entirely tourist.
I'd rather look something.
Well, let's go for the curry. Don't you think? How bad can a curry be? So we're breaking our golden rule, which is you've got to reserve somewhere and you've got to stick to it, because once you start wandering around a new town looking for food, usually ends in disaster. But we really couldn't have stayed in that first place, and every other place we'd passed, they just look sort of, I was going to say full of tourists. No, they don't even look full. They look empty of tourists. It's really quite dreary. I suspect we're in the wrong end of town completely. I think there are probably Michelin-starred restaurants in this town, all kinds of things. I just want a little sort of family bistro-y thing, and we ain't found that yet, and it may be that it's a bridge too far tonight, especially with Mr. Boo's cold. You know, I always say travel doesn't always quite work out. Although some channels would have you believe it's always perfect. Now I've got a cough. So we've come to the world's coldest curry house. Now it's got a takeaway bit next door, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So I presumed there was like a door at the back here, but there isn't unless it comes to the toilet. Oh, well, let's see. But at least Mr. Boo might be able to taste the curry, and we won't be sat in an arse-clenchingly touristy restaurant. We'll just be sat in one that we make as much noise as we like, because we're the only customers. Get me 3 bottles of wine and a poulet tandoori and I'll be happy. We're going to do a second walkout. We don't think they've got a beer license, and also the menu's sticky. Literally, isn't it? We saw Vietnamese, didn't we? We'll try that. I'm not sure how many more restaurants we walk out of before we get sent home, Mr. Boo. But I mean, you do get a vibe, and we're not normally snobby, but anyway, where was that Vietnamese?
There.
Oh, that's got a beer license. I just can't sit in a freezing cold restaurant
With nothing to drink.
with a
Orangina.
yogurt lassie, or whatever they call them. Lassie, come home. Well, there you go. It's got an authentic looking sign. Does it serve wine? Is there somebody in? Does it look like they've got a heater? It's so cold. Let's go. So we're ensconced in the Thai, and it's nice and it's warm, and the man's welcome us warm. We've got some nice peanuts. We've eaten them all. Let's see. What have you got, Mr. Boo? Some nems.
I ordered a mixed assiette with some nems and samosas.
Oh,
some
lovely.
little spring rolls.
Oh, lovely. And some lettuce. I've had a lot of salad today. I'm turning into a rabbit.
Oh yeah.
It's the VAR. What have you got, Mr. Boo?
Got some more salad. And some kanalaki, some lacquered duck.
Lacquered duck? What, like with?
With hair lacquer.
Hair lacquer?
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Is it nice?
I don't know, I'll tell you. Lovely. Elnet. Nice, really nice. What have you got?
I've got a soup because I fancy something hot inside me.
Bet.
Oh, it's a cold night. I've got a beef pho. What do you call them?
Fur.
Fur. Why do you call it a fur? It's a fire.
No, it's fur. The little hat over the O is how they pronounce it
is
in
that the
Vietnamese,
French?
I think.
Vietnamese French or Vietnamese?
Vietnamese pronunciation is fur.
Oh. Well, I've got that.
Faux.
It's quite light. I thought it might be spicier.
There's the spicy sauces.
Is that a spicy? Is it very spicy?
Yeah, that's how you do it. You add it in.
Oh, I'll put my spicy sauce in.
Go easy.
Oh, now he tells me. You're up all night.
Looks nice.
Keep me warm. Oh yeah, that's giving it a bit of a poke. Hell. Spicy jam, that, Mr. Boo. Oh. Well, 9:30 is locking up, Mr. Boo.
Very wise. Very
He's
sensible.
kicked us out. No, it was very nice. What did we make of that?
I thought that was quite delicious.
It was lovely. It was charming. It was warm. It was eventually full of people, and then it wasn't. And then he packed in at 9:30. And the whole thing, we had starter to share, didn't we?
Yep, with nems and spring rolls and samosas.
Yeah, and hello, how are you?
Good friends.
Nice to see you. And then we had, I've lost my train of thought. We had our main course, we had a vat of, I had a little pichet of a demi of red, and you had a demi of white, and the whole thing came to €61. Bet Twiggles has been missing us, Mr. Boo.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Hi. How are you? You smell as you've been asleep, I can tell. Yeah. Oh. No, you missed a lot of cold. You wouldn't have liked that, Twigs. It was very cold. Oh, you've been on your cushion, haven't you?
I've been on my cushion and jumping on my bed.
Late in the day, Mr. Boo. Oh, yeah.
Looked cold.
It's very, very cold again. It's unbelievable for April. Anyway, let's get to breakfast.
Oh, Twigs, are you ready for breakfast?
Oh, we have to look after your daddy. He's still poorly. You've been coughing a lot all night. The biggest shower ever. All right for a night. I'm having a sausage sandwich, Mr. Boo.
Here.
I'll restore you. Well, I don't can hear it, but it is another ice cold witch here in Avignon. It's unbelievable. And I was looking at the weather forecast. By Monday, it is 24 degrees here, which, is hotter than normal, but it's a full 24 degrees hotter than the feel-like temperature today, which this morning is 0. But anyway, let's head off into Avignon and see what's happening. Look at the name of that street. That's what we're suffering from, Mr. Boo. The Mistrals. There really are some stunning buildings here. And in this light. Gorgeous square again. Definite Aix-en-Provence echoes here. Well, I've just nipped round the corner out the wind. Mr. Boo's got into a casino shop to try and get us a couple of hot coffees because we are so cold and it is so windy down those streets. Anyway, while he comes back, I just thought I'd take this time to tell you very quickly about a special offer we've got on the Rosetta Stone language app. Now, we've told you about Rosetta Stone before. If you're planning to come on a visit to France, it's the perfect tool. It's basically a French teacher in your pocket, and not just French. There's 25 languages on the Rosetta Stone app, and it's not just some boring thing where you go, je suis football, although you probably shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. It's actually fully interactive, so you get to practice your pronunciation.
Hier, nous avons visité une mosquée célèbre.
Hier, nous avons visité une mosquée célèbre. You get to identify words, you get to speak to it. Allons visiter le Palais. And it's a great thing to be able to speak to it and not be embarrassed. You know, you're not out in public getting your pronunciation wrong. You can keep trying to your heart's content, talking to the app, and it'll give you a tick when eventually you get it right. And right now we've got a special offer on the Rosetta Stone app of 60% off lifetime membership. 60% off. So just check out the link in the description below the video. Get your French up to speed before you come this summer, or indeed the other 24 languages up to speed before you go there. Right, back to Avignon. Look at the property price. I mean, there, 310,000. You get a rather spectacular loft in the old town.
Yep,
In the
old
walls.
town.
How many square meters?
96.
96 square meters, so about 3,000 plus square meter. Again, a lot cheaper than the Nice area. It's Insta Avignon Antiques. I think they get the joke. There's the Pont d'Avignon. We're going there in a bit, Mr. Boo. Très français. Great record and bookshop and comic shop in here. Fantastic. This is a very nice concept shop. Quite pricey, but very nice. Fabulous chair here. Yeah, what's this shop called, Mr. Boo?
CQFD.
CQFD concept store. Very nice. A little on the pricey side, perhaps, but then that's what you expect. £3.5 for a record player. This is all very nice in here. All the usual stuff, but it's a very full market. Lots and lots of stalls. Nice poissonnery here. Wow. Fantastic. Feta tuna. Yeah, very nice market hall. It's the fish. Seafood, just incredible. Look at those. Wowza. With a bit of aioli, mayonnaise. Look at those. Crab farci. Sèche persil. Delicious. Back out into the icy tundra. Little bit of an antique market going on Brocante. Are we heading to the Pope's Palace, Mr. Boo? We are. Oh, so I can hear the Pope at work. Oh dear. Carving it up. That's good. This is rather spectacular round to the Pope's Palace. Carved through the rock. Bonjour. Amazing. What a amazing passage. Isn't it? I tell you what, Mr. Bull, the wind is howling down the papal passage, isn't it?
It's rather.
What does it sell, Mr. Boo? Maple mustard.
Pope's mustard holder.
I have seldom been cold in the south of France in my life. Mr. Boo's gone to look at the religious art. I'm sat in the courtyard freezing my tits off now. But Twiggy's keeping me warm. And you? There she is. He's back, he's back. What did you make of that, Mr. Boo? You sprinted round.
Paintings of babies squeezing boobies.
I didn't notice that. I
There's
might
loads.
go back. Really?
Yeah, lots of booby squeezing. I like the Botticellis at the end.
Oh, I didn't see any Botticellis.
Did you see the view over the bridge and the river?
No. I think I
Did
was
you do
just,
the same museum as me?
I think I was just sprinting round for fun. It's getting windy. It's 70 kilometres an hour now. Well, we wanted to go in the Papal Palace, but we can't take Twiggy in, and I don't think we can face sitting outside waiting for one to go in and the other.
I think I'm quite camouflaged in Avignon.
You are?
In my outfit.
Definitely. You're matching.
Limestone, baby.
So is this to the cathedral? They'll have heating. Oh, here we are in the cathedral. Very lovely, but relatively plain compared to many of the later French churches and cathedrals.
Oh, Ledminster to see 3 p.m.
It is a bit. Oh, it looks terribly affected, doesn't it? Interesting use of wood here, the wood panelling at the back. You don't get to see very often in, certainly not our neck of the woods. Contact with the contactless. €2, €4 or 9. Press here.
Hard to believe that since the 1500s this has been the main office for PayPal.
PayPal?
It's the PayPal Palace.
Oh yeah. It literally is blowing everything down now. This is dangerous. Ooh la la. The papal nugget shop's about to lose its awning. It looks like a nugget seller, doesn't it? Got all the hallmarks of a nugget seller. Oh, it's broke. I'll give you £1 if you can bear to stand on the Pont d'Avignon for more than 5 minutes. We just heard a tour guide explaining to her frozen patrons that 3 weeks ago we were in t-shirts. I'm sure it's true, but not today. Just, you can't even stand up. It's ridiculous. I get the feeling that it's a little bit like Chiang Mai in Thailand, in northern Thailand, is because that's got a moat around the city, that all the traffic is funneled around the edge. And yesterday it was clogged up just the same. I bet there's always a traffic problem here. Well, here we are, the famous Pont d'Avignon, the Bridge of Avignon, the broken bridge. It's a kid's nursery rhyme, isn't it? Very famous in France.
It's very famous.
Very famous. Even my dad used to say they sang it at school, because when I told him once we were thinking about going to Avignon, he knew it. Good thing is dogs are allowed on the Bridge of Avignon. Not in the Papal Palace or the museums. Ooh. Hold on to your hats, Mr. Boo. It really is.
On y danse, on y danse.
But it's a fantastic view back to the Papal Palace over there. Amazing. No swimming. I think you might be a bit cold today in the old Rhone. And that is the source of this iciness, is the wind is coming down off the Alps over the snow, and then it's funneled into this freezing town. I am kind of amazed they haven't closed this bridge, because it is, you can't stand up. Anyway, we are now headed back to the car because we are going to get in it and we're going to go to Ile-sur-la-Sorgue for this ginormous, France's biggest brocante, biggest car boot, biggest antique brocante dealer from all over Europe. But you'll have to join us next week for that. If you've enjoyed this video in Avignon, please give us a like, please give us a comment, please think about buying us a coffee, help pay for Twiggy's stay. But most of all, folks, remember, stay charged.
Bye.
I bought a hat in Celio. I can't bear it anymore.